Joshua 7, verses 11 and 12 says, Israel has sinned. They have violated my covenant that I appointed for them. They have taken some of what was set apart. They have stolen, deceived, and put those things with their own belongings. This is why the Israelites cannot stand against their enemies. They will turn their backs and run from their enemies because they have been set apart for destruction. I will no longer be with you unless you remove from among you what is set apart. When God brought the Israelites into the promised land of Canaan, the first city they defeated was Jericho. At that time, God had commanded the people not to take any of the things that were devoted to destruction. However, we find that a man named Achan did exactly that. Unknown to Joshua at the time, 3,000 soldiers were sent to the city of Ai and were defeated, including about 36 deaths. The people of Israel were greatly discouraged, including Joshua, as to why the Lord allowed them to be defeated. Then, when Achan's sin was discovered, he and his family were put to death. It can be easy to think that our sin will have no negative impacts. After all, we may even think that no one will find out about it. Yet Achan's sin was not only discovered, but it was also punished. Then notice how the sin we may think to be so insignificant can impact so many others around us. As Achan's sin impacted the soldiers who died, their families, all Israel, Joshua, his own life, and the lives of his family members. Though many do not think about it in the moment, our sin has a way of making others deal with consequences. Today's response to hearing God's word is this: recognize your sin impacts others. While sin is an inherently selfish thing, you must be aware of how it can impact those around you. It may negatively impact your relationship with them. It may bring suffering on them physically, emotionally, and/or spiritually. It may negatively influence them to commit sin in their lives. Then, the consequences of sin can be seen either immediately or can take some time to come to fruition. Regardless of all the ways it can happen, you must be aware of sin's far-reaching potential. Hopefully, whenever you are tempted, you will consider that sin is not worth the danger it poses to your own soul or to the souls of others.